What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. So, if you've been keeping up with the channel at all, if you've been keeping up with any videos that I've been posting, it's been a little while, man. People are out there getting wrecked. People are out there losing money. People are out there not knowing what they're doing, running around like chickens with their head cut off. So, we're going to discuss that a little bit because it's getting a little ridiculous, and I think some people need some help. And that's what we're here for, is to help those people. So, before we get into it, let me know in the chat if everything sounds good. Internet's a little shoddy, so just give me a thumbs up in the chat if everything sounds good. And we're gonna hop on into some stuff here. We're gonna take a look at the bridge. We're gonna take a look at some transaction that I put through and kind of show you from my end what I think. We're also gonna look at the liquidity. We're gonna look at some charts and just go over a little bit of everything. So look at the burns and everything like that. So. Um, we're just gonna hang out a little bit. We're just gonna hang out a little bit and see how it goes. But anyway, we get a few more things set up here, and we'll be on our way. God, I really hope the Wi-Fi is. Oh, let me switch it back over. Real quick. Just let me know. Let me know how it looks, how it sounds. If I need to adjust anything, I will. Before we jump on into it. So let's see. Pull it on up here. So, hope everybody's doing well, man. Like I said, we finally got PulseChain. How exciting is that? We've been waiting 2 years on this thing. Hold on, guys. I'm about to get stuff set up. Give me a second, guys. I'm about to switch internet, and we'll be back up running smooth. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys. Drop some comments down. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. We're about to switch some stuff over. I'm gonna switch my internet, and we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna jump into the burns. We're gonna jump into the bridge. We're gonna jump into Richard Hart. We're gonna jump into a lot of stuff because I need to cover a lot of the shit that's going on, man. Because people are just out here. Get that up. All right, we should be good to go. We should be good to go now. So I switched the internet over. Everything should be good. Anyway, let's jump on into Richard Hart's Twitter here real quick because it's important, man. People are they're looking at just taking his stuff out of context, saying PulseChain to fail just because of how the bridge is working and just because of how the gas fees are a little high. And by a little high, I mean just a little, right? People, they're not even high, guys. If you take it off of the sacrifice price, so back when we sacrificed, it was 10,000 pulse per dollar, and so if you equate that into, let's actually go over here real quick right now, so you can see it costs about 1,700 pulse to do a swap. That's only about 40 cent, right? It's nothing huge, man. And on Ethereum, I know I just paid last night to do the bridge transaction. It was like $35, right? So I mean, 30 cent or $30, right? The fees aren't high, man. The fees aren't high. The only reason they look high is because the pulse supply is so much bigger, so it's going to take more coin to push it through. But the dollar amount is still small, and people will come to that realization eventually, right? Once the dollar values get in place and stuff like that. But anyway, we're going to go over a few Richard Hart tweets real quick. So the main one he just put out about 8 minutes ago is PulseChain.com is so popular that in 24 hours it's done 150,000 transactions on one DEX, and that's PulseX, right? While Ethereum has done 300,000 transactions across all of its DEXs, right? And Ethereum has a shit ton of DEXs, right? Multiple. 27 million bridged in, waiting to come out on the other side. Here's the really funny part. Basically, the only people that have enough Here's the funny part. Basically, the only people that have enough gas to transact are people that sacrificed 2 years ago. So nearly none of this is new users because there aren't there aren't new users yet because they can't get PLS. Imagine what happens when they can. The bridge validators will work on the bridge to native pulse after the. So that's huge, man. And that's a true fact that I haven't really thought about until he just read that. So all this commotion that's going on the bridges right now and all these transactions is, unless other people have sent new users Pulse to transact with, which a few of them have, all the activity on the chain right now is the people that have sacrificed 2 years ago, man. Right? So just imagine what's going to happen when everybody else, all the newcomers, are able to have Pulse to transact with. It's going to be insane, man. It's like he kept saying the other day, it's the calm before the storm, because the only people messing on Pulse right now are the people that sacrifice. So it's going to be huge, man. It's going to be. And I heard a lot of other takes on it as well. Like, when the debate about people saying the gas fees are high. Power Minds, what's up, man? The gas fees are high, but people are actually using the chain, right? You don't want it to be a ghost chain. You don't want it to be a chain where there's no activity going on at all, right? So it's a double-edged sword in that sense, to where, yeah, the fees are going to be a little bit higher, which 30-50 cents isn't high. It's about the same as Binance Smart Chain. So take this into account. If PulseChain would have forked Binance Smart Chain like it was going to do in the beginning, the fees would have been about the same. And if you remember on testnet V4, they had to change up the fee structure because the validators were not getting paid enough. In turn, wasn't making it really incentivized for validators to be do it. So they had to do that, and in turn, it pays off, man. It pays off. And if we look over here at the burn, all this activity is just burning the coins we like, man. It's burning the coins we like. If you watch my past videos I posted this week, I kind of go over and talk about it. But already in the past 4 days, 11 billion PulseX has been burned since inception, and almost 700 million Pulse has been burned. It's crazy. It's crazy. And people are all here freaking out. And mainly, it's the people that are freaking out and that are being the loudest are the people that only got airdropped that one PLS because they didn't sacrifice for PLS, right? If they would have had enough PLS to transact, they wouldn't be out there yelling. 100%. 100%. They would not be out there yelling. They would not be out there making a big stink about it. And it just bugs me because 30 cents ain't expensive, man. Techman Ty Vibra, what's up, man? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Thank you. Just trying to address some of this stuff, man. People are just mixed up, man. People are mixed up. People don't really understand how new chains are, and you gotta let the dust settle, bro. It's been 4 days, and it's a complete new system. There's been no value transferred over yet. It's a process. It's a process. You have to go with the process. You can't just flip the switch and there be millions and billions of dollars over on the chain, right? It's going to be congested to get to that point because you got thousands of people wanting to come in, right? And once those thousands of people come in and the liquidity starts building up and gets settled and matured, it's gonna be just like your Ethereum. It's gonna be, it's just gonna be different and better to use. So anyway, I do want to talk about the bridge here. So you can see here, I did this transaction last night at about 10 p.m. It still hasn't went through. I only did a little bit of amount just to test it out. But everything that I've heard. So if you haven't, if you're still curious about this, so when you're bridging to PulseChain, you do not have to use this claim button, right? And it's a little confusing. I wish they would kind of take the claim button off because it's confusing a lot of people and it's bringing up a lot of questions as to, the claim feature. So when you bridge to PulseChain, you don't worry about the claim. So when you initiate the transaction on the main page of the bridge, all you do is find the contract address for the coin you bridged, add it to your wallet, and it will show up when the transaction's been completed, right? As long as you see this sending transaction when you're bridging to PulseChain, you're good to go. Just find that, find the contract address and add it. All y'all streaming while we working. Yeah, I worked earlier today. I got off a little bit early because my kid got sick, so figured I'd use my time wisely, man. And plus, I'm trying to fire back up the content for PulseChain because there's going to be a lot of people that need help navigating this stuff because it is confusing, right? If you haven't been in crypto and you haven't, really migrated chains before, or gone between chains, it can be tricky, especially a system state fork where you have all the forked over tokens that kind of don't, the stable coins don't have their value because they're not backed. So it can get a little confusing. It can get a little confusing, and I understand that, but people got to slow down, right? If you don't know what you're doing, you don't need to be blazing the trail. 100%. If you don't know what you're doing, don't blaze the trail because you're one click away from losing a lot of money, right? One click away from losing a lot of money, and all you would have had to do is just wait a little bit of time and let the people that's been here a while figure it all out, let the dust settle, and then come in and transact, right? You're still early. You're not missing out on anything. Right now, PulseChain and PulseX is under sack price. At least PulseX is. I'm not sure about PLS. I haven't looked at it in a minute, but it's under sack price, right? So you're not missing anything. And I hear these other people on Twitter, well, all the people that sacrificed 2 years ago, man, they could have, everybody's getting their position cheaper right now. And that's not true because the people haven't bridged in and don't have any PLS to bridge in and buy those positions, right? By the time that happens, I'm sure it's going to be well above, if not at sack price or a little bit above it. I haven't done that giveaway yet, Power Minds. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, man, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating because I do know. Mamba, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Just sitting here talking about PulseChain. New exciting layer 1 that just launched a couple of days ago. Cool. I do want to mention, guys, so just a shameless shield here. There is a link down below. I did fire my Patreon back up. I kind of closed it down, and when it was 2 years, man, we ran out of stuff to talk about, but now I have fired the Patreon back up. There is links down below if you guys do want to support the channel and kind of build that little close-knit community so we can navigate this shit together. Feel free to hit the link down below and join. I would greatly appreciate it. It's only $10, and we'll get this thing done together. I know a lot of people need help, especially with new chains and stuff like that, so feel free to hit the Patreon up. I'll do, private videos, live streams, early access, stuff like that. So feel free to come over there and join. That would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. I'm trying to migrate to do this shit full time, man. I really enjoy it. It's my passion, and I really do enjoy making content and engaging with the community. When will you pick a winner? I'm not sure yet, man. Just giving it some time. All right, anyway, but yeah, with the bridge, if you bridged in, I'm pretty sure when you bridge from PulseChain to Ethereum, it's pretty smooth, right? But when you're bridging from PulseChain to Ethereum, you will have to use the claim button. But when that time comes, I will go over that as well. But anyway, let's go over here and look at a few more of these tweets. Oh. So let's start with this, because this is one thing about the bridge that people were asking about. Good morning, everyone. The bridge validators are deploying gas estimation upgrade to clear the path. There are 9 separate of them and they are spread out over the world, so it takes a while. Real decentralization is safer and slower, right? So stuff's spread out. It's not centralized. It's going to take a little bit of time, right? It's got to go through several different validators across the world, and they're sending them validators are paying the gas for your bridge transactions, so you got to give it some time. And then he goes on to say, bridge backlog is still large and being worked on. You don't need to press the claim on PulseChain side of the bridge. There will be a solution for getting native Pulse to transact with, but not until the bridge backlog is resolved. So what he's saying there is, for all the new people that don't have access to any PLS right now to transact with, say you missed a sacrifice, or somebody's not, somebody don't send you any to transact with, they're going to work on a faucet probably, and basically what a faucet is, where you can go in and claim a little bit of gas so you're able to do your transactions. And just in case you guys know, if y'all are new and don't really know what PulseChain is here, if you held any ERC20s in your MetaMask prior to this launch, you have free coins over on PulseChain right now. Just to let you guys know, if you have any ERC20s in your MetaMask wallet, if you held Ethereum at all, then you do have free coins over on PulseChain. So if you guys need help trying to sell those coins to get some kind of value out, let me know. I'll be glad to help you. Or like I said, come join the Patreon link down below, and I'll be glad to help you guys out. But that's the cool thing. That was the biggest thing about this PulseChain launch, man, is this is one of the biggest airdrops to ever take place, right? Because it was a whole system state copy. So if you were holding any kind of coins on Ethereum, you also got them over here. So which was pretty cool. Anyway, let's move on over to the PulseX DEX here and kind of take a look at the liquidity and how that's moving up right now. So over the past little bit, it has started to trickle at 10 top. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. We're back at it, 10 top, man. We're about to start firing this shit back up. Looking forward to it, man. Looking super forward to it. I missed it, man. We ran out of stuff to talk about in that bear market, man. Everything just got stagnant. There was nothing new, exciting going on. But now it feels good to be able to make content and be able to help people, man. That was my biggest driver. Is, when people reach out for help, I love doing that, right? And I love receiving positive feedback from people. It's just incredible, right? It's a huge driving point and a huge motivation. So anyway, let's take a look at some of this liquidity over here. So it is starting to trickle in, right? Little by little, the bridge is pumping out coins, right? It's just backed up, guys. It's just backed up. I seen a good tweet from Just Ask Jesse, actually. Let me show you. He sent out a tweet earlier, which described it perfectly. I mean, oh shit. So it says Pulse Ramp on day one. So basically, this is what the bridge looks like right now, right? There's thousands of people just going in one way, so it's just clogged the hell up, man. It's going to be a slow drip of coins on the other side. So, and you got to think about it, man. The reason there's no liquidity right now is because a lot of the liquidity providers are locked up on that bridge right now, waiting for their coins to be distributed on the other side. So, I mean, there's already 52 million in liquidity over here already, right? And it was up as high as 70 million earlier. So it is starting to drip in. You can see the wrapped ether, 8,000. The most is, I think, PLS, which is about 25 million of PLS liquidity, 24 million liquidity with PulseX, about 1 million of Hex. Actually, let's go to the pools here. Okay, here we go. So PLSX, PLS pair, there's 48 million in liquidity for that pair. For the Hex PLS pair, there's 1 million in liquidity. For the USDC PLS pair, there's 82K, which that has gone up a lot. Just in the last little bit. This was at I think 35,000 the last time I looked. So it's starting to creep up there, right? People just have to give it time, man. It's not a snap of the finger kind of deal. And it's just so stressful when people just want it now, right? Give me now. It takes time, man. Just be grateful that the shit's alive. Be grateful that you're able to have your coins. Be grateful that you can see your coins, right? Be grateful you're able to see, price charts. You're on Dex Screener here. If you come over to Dex Screener, sorry, Wi-Fi is a little shitty. But you come up here, it's just nice to see all these listings, man, right? It just feels good. 2 weeks ago, we would have begged for this shit. And now people are just FUD, right? So you have to adjust to the FUD. You have to just block all that bullshit out. Because like I said, mainly the people that are going out here spreading that misinformation and FUD are the people that don't have enough pulse to transact with, and they're upset. Basically, that's what it boils down to, in my opinion. Anyway, So let's go here. So USDC PLS pair. It is now Brian. What's up, man? We're back at it, Brian. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I mean, guys, just look how volatile this is, right? This is the 4 hour. These are some big swings. These are some huge swings. So, like I said, just be careful. Be careful. So the market cap right now, well, market cap don't really matter, but liquidity 80,000. Transactions in the past, let's just see. In the past 24 hours is 7,000. So, everything's just starting to flow over now. Everything's starting to flow over, and it's starting to work its way out. Markets take time, man. Markets don't just pop up overnight, man. You got to have people that transfer the value and make the markets themselves. The market that we're creating on PulseChain, the community is making, right? The OA is not coming in dumping a bunch of liquidity in like a lot of people thought he was going to do. Like I heard that question, well, why don't the OA just pop over there and throw all them, stable coins he got from the sacrifice in there? Because he don't have to, man. He don't have to. He gave us transact on. He stop asking for stuff. That's not how the shit works, man. He provided the product. Now it's our time to build and deliver on it, right? See, all these people that are out there just wanting, just need to just sit back and learn for a minute. Just sit back and learn for a minute. Let's go over to this pair, man. This has been a volatile pair as well. So there is 47 million in liquidity for this one. So this is probably the thickest liquidity right now because none of these had to get bridged over, right? These were already here. And again, just the swings on this is ridiculous, right? So if you're not comfortable, if you don't know what you're doing, just wait, guys. It's gonna settle. The waves are gonna settle. The storm's gonna pass. And it's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. The people that rush, the people that jump the gun are the people that are gonna lose the most, that are gonna be the loudest when they do lose the most, and the people that are gonna FUD their own bags the most. So you just gotta ignore them ignorant people, man. Right? But past 24 hours, this pair has seen 18,000 transactions, which is huge. So it's just nice to see, man. It's bullish to see the charts. And what's more bullish is able to see the USDC charts now, right? It's starting to come together. And it's nice. So, but they updated this site. So if y'all don't know what this site is, it's plsburn.com. So basically what it is, this was new. They just added that today, I'm assuming. But this basically just keeps up with the, circulating supply, the burn rate, price of the coins or ratios for now, right? And also the liquidity over here and the volume. So, and the gas prices, of course. But yeah, I keep going back to those gas prices, man. It's only 30 cents, but people see 1,000 pulse and they're like, oh man. But you got to remember, the supply of pulse has been inflated by 1,000,000x, I think, right? Wasn't it 1,000,000x that they inflated the supply of Ethereum? So it's going to be the coin. It takes more coin to pay the fee, but it's not, the dollar value is not that expensive. Johnny Chaos had a good analogy. We have poured a foundation and framed a house. We still need plumbing, electric, roof, and drywall. It takes time. People want to move their bed. Exactly, man. That's a good analogy, actually. Yeah, it takes time, right? It takes time. And people... Oh, 1.2 million. 1.2 million. Well, exactly. That's my point. Exactly, right? 1,000 or 1,700 pulse is what, like 30-40 cents, man. It's crazy. But yeah, 10 times. That's a great analogy because it goes back. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It takes time. I can't emphasize that enough. But this new feature they added up here for the bridge is actually pretty cool. I was just looking at it before I went live here, trying to kind of understand it. So I'm guessing these are the assets amounts that have already been bridged over. So if we look here, Hex, 318 million Hex have been bridged over, which is equivalent of about $10 million. DAI, 5.6 million. USDC, 4.7 million. ETH, 2.6K of ETH have been bridged over, and 1 million of USDT, right? So, I mean, this is the process I'm talking about. This wasn't here last night. These values were not here last night, right? It's trickling in. It's going to take a little bit with all the congestion, right? Let the liquidity providers get over here. Let them get the pool squared away, and everything's going to be good to go, man. It's going to be good to go. And I'm excited for the ride. And again, another little plug. If you guys do want to join the Patreon, I fired it back up. I'm going to be posting stuff over here more constant. $10 a month. It supports the channel, and we have a little, I'm wanting to build a little close community over here where we can talk about game theory and try to help any new people if they want to come join the community and support. Just help them through it, man. Send them a little bit of pulse to transact if they need it. Just help each other out, man. I'm here to pay it forward. I'm here to help anybody out the best I can. And that's what I want to do in the Patreon. Is if new people come in, they need help, I want to be there and have other community members there that are you know intelligent of the space, kind of know what they're doing, and to help each other out. Just pay it forward for the community is all we need to do. But link down in the description for the Patreon if you guys do want to join. That PLS Burnside is pretty cool. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, man. It's really cool. Whoever built that is on point. On point. Need to get with you later on this chain for sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah. You're still early on it, so now would be the time to, like I said, I would let it settle a little bit. I wouldn't really pounce on anything right now because there is a pretty good amount of congestion. Just with it being new and all, but it's definitely a good opportunity, in my opinion. Especially, the prices right now. You're not gonna miss out on much, right? So it's definitely a good time um, to learn about it and start getting familiar with it for sure, for sure. So let's see. I want to check something out. So let's go over here. Do I have Hex? What I thought was interesting is I think the eHex was actually doing better than the Hex on PulseChain. Yeah, also join the Discord. Thanks, Brian. Also join the Discord here. And also, I think later on with the Patreon, too, I'm going to add like a little... I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to add some other stuff to the Discord. I'm trying to... Like I said, man, I'm trying to be able to get to where eventually I can do this full time. And, to do that, you need cash flows. It's not like I'm trying to sit here and shield to the community. But... if I want to fulfill my dreams, there's got to be cash flow along the way, unfortunately. But I try not to. I feel bad, I'm not that kind of person that likes to, come sign up for this and pay me money. That's not what I'm trying to do. But unfortunately, that's how the world works. But yeah, come join the Discord. Thanks for posting that link, my man. Anyway. So yeah, check that out. So for one hex from Ethereum. Brian, see, that's what I'm working on too, man. I think I'm like, since I took, it messed me up, bro. When I had that big layoff during the bear market where I stopped doing anything with the channel, it really set me back. So I think I'm like 1,000 away, maybe 1,500 hours away, which is kind of a lot. But with the PulseChain launch coming out, it's really helped me. My videos are doing pretty good. Catching, I'm getting about 1,000 views on some videos, 1,600 views on some videos, so it helps. So as long as I stay consistent, we'll be good. Let's see. Hex Token mentioned a PulseChain data site the other day. Something Moon. He said it would be in the video description, but it didn't see it. Anyone know what he was talking about? I don't know what that was. Not sure what that was. I haven't heard of nothing. The Moon. I haven't heard anything like that. Why $10? We need liquidity by your... Oh, well, that's just what it costs, my dude. That's just what it costs. Did you get yours off the bridge? Just got here. So I did do, Mobius, I did do a bridge from PulseChain to ETH, and it went through fine. I'm still waiting on, let me show you, I'll pull it up here. So I'm still waiting on the 0.2 ETH that I tried to transfer over last night at like 10 p.m. I'm still waiting on it to show up, right? It hasn't shown up yet, which it could be, it could show up any minute now. Let me see. Yeah, I still don't have it in here, so I'm just being patient, man. If Richard Hart says it's coming, it's coming. So, Toxic is still banned. That's crazy, man. I remember last time you said something. I went and looked, and I didn't see it. Maybe I'm missing something. But I'll look again. Because I'm pretty sure. I'm banned. I don't even know how that happened. To be honest. But yeah, Mobius, we're all still waiting, man. Have any of y'all got anything bridged through yet? Any of y'all got anything? I mean, apparently some people are, right? I mean, it has to be. It has to be because I mean the liquidity is definitely arising for sure. See, it's already jumped back up to 52 million. So, and the wrapped ether amount is it's going up slowly. It's not going up fast, but I want to buy, but not to, dude. Yeah, I'm so waiting on that shit to show up so I can buy. There's some pretty good deals right now, but the only thing is, depending on what you bridged in, right, the liquidity is still really thin, so you have to be careful with the slippage. Let's actually take a look at that right now. So let's say if we put in, oh shit. So let's say we put in some wrapped ETH here, and we want to buy, or just bucket. So one wrapped ETH for PLS X. Look at that, 23% price impact. So you're going to move the price against yourself 23%. You know, so you're definitely going to still have to buy, you know, little chunks if you want to do that. So let's see what, let's just say 0.5 would look like. 13% price impact. So, like I said, it's still thin. But if we go over to DAI and the stable coins or something, maybe it's a little bit better. Let's see. So let's say 100. Let's just say 100 DAI. Yeah, the price impact. So if you use stable coins, you're good to go. You're good to go. Look at Hex bridged in. What about it? What do you want me to look at? How much Hex was bridged in, or what the ratio is against? Let me know what you're talking about. Definitely gonna dig into this when I get home. Yeah, man. If you got any questions, because it can be a little, you know, daunting at first, especially if you're not used to, you know, how newer stuff works. Which I'm not sure your complete background. I know you know quite a bit about crypto, but I'm not sure how deep it goes with like going bridging the new chains and stuff, which is not that hard, right? If you got the basic functionality down of how crypto and bridges work, you're fine. You're fine, right? It's changing the RPC in your MetaMask, and hey, actually, I'll show you I'll show you the start what you need to do to start up, right? And if you need a little bit of pulse to EHEX versus PLS. All right, give me 1 second, man. I'll look that up in a second. So, Mamba, if you're still here, what you're going to want to do, the first thing you want to do when you get home is come over here to PulseChain.com and just enter the RPC settings into your MetaMask, right? So you're not going to need any kind of special kind of wallet for this, right? It's integrated with MetaMask. So just come in here and just click this add to MetaMask button, and it should load it for you automatically. If it doesn't, you know how it works. Just copy the network and RPC, paste it into MetaMask, and you're good to go. So come over here. This is a good starting place, and you know, there's also good links on this page as well. Also on the PLS Burn site, if you come over here, there's very good links down here to help you and point you in the right direction. Also, Mamba, I know you're into the validator stuff, so you can become a PulseChain validator. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is burning. I'm on my phone hotspot. So you can also become a PulseChain validator and earn 38% APR by staking. You need 32 million Pulse to become a validator. So if that's something you might be interested in as well, we could work on that together, because I might want to, you know, try to work with that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things we could do here. A lot of things. All right, EHEX versus PLS. Let's see what we got. So one EHEX will get you 201 PLS. One EHEX will get you 201 PLS, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's say you had 10,000. 10,000 EHEX will get you 2 million PLS, which is actually really good. Actually, really, really good. So, see what it do for PulseX. Damn. 10,000 EHEX will get you 7 million PulseX. Dude, I think people are sleeping on PulseX, right? They're all dumping PulseX right now for Pulse, which was really, you know, yeah, we knew it was coming, but I swear to God, man, people are sleeping on it. People are sleeping on it. It's burning at a high rate, man. It's been 4 days and 11 billion have been burned already. It's insane. It's insane. And you got to take into account the OA supply and the available supply to the community, right? Which is very different, right? Very, very different. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that. I mean, I know most of you guys do, but a lot of other people don't. So we'll see. We'll see, man. But you can see right here, PLS is basically back at SAC price. Pretty sure that's SAC price. 0.001, right? Or is that, or has it already? Pretty sure it's SAC price. What was SAC price, Mobius? Got my bag of PLS light. Yeah, light on PLS. Yeah, I need a little bit more PLS myself, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. We'll get there. What was the SAC price? I can't 100% remember. I think it was 0.001, right? 2 zeros and a 1? Not 100%. Not 100%. Not 100%. Let's see. Oh, bro. Rec put, we're so early. Now's the time to accumulate. 100%, man. Exactly. We're still way early. We're still way early. And right, hey, Ethereum crashed 90% when it first came out, man. Ethereum, definitely. So people are just crazy. 4 zeros and a 1. No fucking way. 10 top, shut the hell up. It wasn't 4 zeros and a 1. So was that a 10x? No, come on, man. Red Squirrel, what's up, man? Was it really 4 zeros and a 1, bro? So then it's doing pretty good then. You know, it's sitting pretty good then. Yeah, it's doing pretty good then. What was I about to do? Shit. Oh, I do want to look at I'm sure you guys have already checked it out. 9-inch, bro. The branding on this shit is so on point, man. And I jumped in their Telegram, was talking to the guys. Just did 10,000 hex for over 1 million PLS. There you go, man. Get in there. Get in there. That's how we do it. Just accumulate. Accumulate. I wish I had some hex, man. If I had some hex, I would have been fucking on that shit. But yeah, 9-inch, man. This is very... I'm kind of excited for this, to be honest. I'm kind of really excited about this. It's just, the branding's cool. It's funny. You know, it's going to bring adoption to PulseChain for that kind of meme coinish community, right? It's going to intrigue those kind of guys. And it's actually, it's pretty smooth, man. Like, the DEX part is really smooth, man. See, man, this is why I'm so fucking glad PulseChain came out, man. There's so much new shit to cover. It's incredible. It's awesome. And so 9-inch, this DEX is going to be a 2-token system. So they're going to have, well, just like PulseX, I guess. PulseX got the incentive token, but this one's going to have the BBC token with it. So there was some stuff in the docs that I read that makes it pretty good. And they're also going to have a faucet and stuff like that. They have limit orders also. So they're going to be launching with a few more if PulseX don't beat them to it. But healthy competition is really good, in my opinion, right? A lot of people are like, oh, 9-inch is coming out here. They're not going to succeed. Yeah, PulseX is the best. PulseX is the best. And that might be, but healthy competition is good. And this is going to attract a different demographic of people, right? This is kind of going after the meme coin community. You know, it's funny. It's, that's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. So, really interested to see it, man. Really, and this is, you know, the PP guys. This is Hexy Bastards team and stuff like that. So it's just another tool that we can use on PulseChain, man. Just another tool. Right, 9-inch spills the gaping hole in PulseChain. Shit, man. But see, it's like by focusing on mainstream engagement, financial products don't need to be boring, right? So it's just chasing that different type of people. That was an overall average. Some later sacrificers got a shitty rate. Some early big sacrificers got a bonus. All depends on. That's true. That's true. I forgot about. Yeah, dude. A lot of money came in late to the sacrifice, which they got a terrible, terrible rate. Terrible rate. And also shout out to the guys over at that PulseChain IOU shit. They definitely shut the haters up by just I mean, they did what they said they were going to do. It's always good to see. Did they charge too much of a premium? Probably. Definitely, actually, but they held up to their word and they did what they said they were going to do and distributed the tokens properly. So shout out to them as well. It's good to see, man. It's good to see people honest, right? It's good to see honest people. Like I said, did they charge too much and put too much of a premium on that IOU? Most definitely. But PulseChain did have high expectations coming into launch as well. So that's why people were kind of comfortable with getting some, because they're like, oh, 20x, that's not too bad. But and it still couldn't be, right? We're still early. Like I said, I could be getting ahead of myself, and it could be, once all the funds get in from the bridge, it could definitely very well be 20x for sure. I really wish my damn heck or my wrapped ETH would show up, man. I'm trying to get in on this shit before it gets too out of control. But it's all right. I'll get it where I get it. It's all good. See, liquidity's already went up to 90K. It's gradually going up, guys. It's gradually going up. Let's go check it out. 52 million. PLS allowed me to make trades at exactly 100%. I didn't even think about that, Brian. That's 100. Allowed you to make trades. Exactly. That was a good play, right? It was a good play. Did they charge too much? Probably, but it allowed you to transact on the network and not be, priced out. Good point. Damn good point. I forgot about that actually. And also, I think let me pull that up. I think I did see where they're about to be working on a faucet as well for people. What are you doing to increase PulseChain adoption? Okay, now a gasless PLS claim to help with your first transaction. Can you come up with a name? Okay, so basically what this is, if y'all know Jacob, who's the creator of PulseSpot, if y'all are familiar with my channel, then you're familiar with Jacob. So he is working on a gasless faucet as well. So that'll be, so you can see here, just paste wallet and click claim, no MetaMask needed, fully secure. So, and I trust Jacob. He's proved himself in the past, right? He was the guy with the PulseChain IOU. He distributed tokens flawlessly. So, and right here it says you'll get 2,500 per claim. So that's plenty enough to get in there and maybe trade your some of the copies you got, so you can get some more PLS or whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you want to do. So shout out to Jacob for just being a good developer in the community. I'll tell you guys what I want, man. I want to see Jack Levin and I want to see Richard Hart get on stream. It would probably never happen, but just imagine how viral that would go within the community. So Jack Levin about 2 hours ago put out this tweet: suggestion to Richard Hart: trade one of your watches for the blockchain explorer that works. Etherscan would be real nice on PulseChain. So just some friendly banter back and forth, I guess you could say. So when will it end, guys? When will it end? A lot of people were mad at the Zen community for coming over here and blowing up the network, but I'm gonna tell you what, I like it, man. I like it because I love to see this number just keep on climbing. Let's refresh it and see if it's jumped up any. No, but it just keeps on climbing, right? So if it stays around this, I'm happy. 100%. Anyway, anything else you guys want to cover? If not, I'm probably gonna roll out here in a minute. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So the USDC is trading at a bit more of a premium than the DAI. Let's see. Looking for the hex pair. Where the fuck is it? The hex pair is what I'm looking for. Am I overlooking it? Hex. I can't find it. Shit. Let's see. Hex. Oh, there it is. So there's 141k liquidity for this pair. Hex and hex. So it's pretty steady sideways. So it's trading in a pretty good range there as well. So, like I said, guys, all we can do is wait now, man. Just sit back and wait. Let these funds climb on over slowly. They are slowly but surely coming. And, hopefully we don't see anybody else, getting messed up with those contracts. Last night, man, I seen so many people trading into the forked over USDC instead of the bridged over, and they were just losing so much value. And it was kind of sad to see. I was in the Twitter space last night where they were, everybody was in there trying to, help everybody out with the bridges, and people were just getting wrecked left and right, man. It was kind of frustrating to see. I like it too. Made my moves earlier before gas went nuclear. Just pulled my LP because the rate came close to my entry. Now I have incentive to play with it 100%. See, people. I was gonna do a little bit of liquidity messing around, but I just said, fuck it, man. I just got out of there. Once I seen everything getting crazy, I just got out of there, man. I just pulled everything. I'm just sitting on the sidelines waiting. And waiting for my transaction here to go through. So we'll see when that happens. You can see I did it 18 hours ago, so we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Still waiting on the bridge to, yeah, exactly. Had to run to the bank. Hey, man. Damn, you got the FOMO real hard, don't you, Mobius? You just had to go to the bank. Shit. Yeah, man. It needs to spit out. And it's coming, right? It's coming. But damn, I needed to hurry the hell up, man. I need to get my position a little bit bigger. I'm all right with my PulseX. Like, I'm comfortable with my. I mean, you can never have enough. You can never be all right, right? I definitely want more, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But let's see. Close out of this. The tease. What the tease? Let's see. Yeah. But anyway, that's about all I got, man. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Just kind of go over a few things that I've seen the past few days. I'm going to be doing more live streams 100%. Like I said, I'm trying to take this more serious. I'm wanting to, grow the channel, getting it where it needs to be. I know I've said that in the past, and y'all probably heard it a million times, but I'm serious this time. I'm tired of the daily grind. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of wanting to do my own thing, right? I want to do my own thing. So we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. Hopefully this next bull run, a lot of us are able to, stuff like that. So got to get back to work. All right, 10 Top. Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping in for a little bit. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got, guys. We're coming up on about 50 minutes here, so probably wrap it on up. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming by. Let's see. Have all you bot channels watch all Hans videos. Let's get him over. Dude, that would be awesome if we could get over that 4,000 hour watch time. That thing has been kicking my ass, man. Kicking my ass at 4,000. And what it was, it's my own fault. Like I said, that huge break I took over the bear market. Every time. So what's happening is every time I post a video and it's a decent little video, right? I stack that watch time, and then like the next day you see it like dropping back down because of that break I took. It's just taking the hours back off, taking that because you have to have it within a 365-day window. So you have to have 4,000 watch time hours within a year. And if you go outside that year, then it has to be within that window. So it's just, I messed up taking that break, man. I messed up taking that break. Mama, good. All right, man. Take it easy. Hit me up if you have any questions. I'll be glad to help you. Be glad to help you for sure. But yeah, Brian, fire up all them bots you got. You got to just do a 5-hour stream of grass growing. I got a few accounts that can watch it. Just saying. Fire up all them bot channels, man. Fire them all up. Sync them all up to my channel and just let them roll out. Let them watch this stream. Hell, it's an hour, almost an hour. I wish I had some of them Gen Hex streams on here, boy. We'd be cooking with gas then. Y'all be fucking streaming a long time over there. Y'all be streaming a long time. Hopefully soon, man. Ryan, we can get on here and do a stream together. Bring back old times. Shoot a little bit of shit. I'd enjoy to do that. Unfortunately, it was Mother's Day weekend past weekend when y'all were streaming. I couldn't really hop on then, but definitely would like to catch up with the stream with you. So I think the people would like it too. Y'all streaming this weekend? Let me see. I should be able to. Possibly, I should be able to this weekend. I think the wife's. You got to work this weekend, don't you? Yeah. So she's got to work this weekend. So I should be good to go. Depend. What time? What time are y'all streaming over on the weekend? I don't remember. It's been too long. What time, Brian? What time y'all streaming? Eastern time. Not your Western time. Eastern time. Anyway, just let me know. Just send it to me in Discord or anything like that. We'll go from there. Late afternoon your time. We'll make it work. I promise I will jump in this time. So just let me know. Send me the link, and I will. I'll be there. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I missed y'all. I miss doing this kind of shit. I love doing it. So be on the lookout for more to come. The delay is killing this conversation. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But anyway, man, I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good afternoon. Good rest of y'all's week. Please be patient, man. I know most of the people in the chat know what the fuck's going on, but for anybody watching the replay that's newish to this, please be careful. Let the dust settle. Let the liquidity get built so you don't make dumb decisions. And if you do have any questions, just feel free to comment down below. Let me know. Or, last shameless plug, come over and join the Patreon here. Come in, I'll work with people one-on-one, however you want to do it. I'm wanting to build a strong community in there to where we can all work together, where new people come in, and there's some good people in there that will help people along. If you need Pulse to transact with, I'll send you Pulse, whatever you need to do to get you going. So be sure to check out the Patreon link down below if y'all are interested in that. But anyway, that's it, guys. Y'all have a good afternoon, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.